Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Chet Steadman gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box now, Jonathan Rizzolo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jonathan Rizzolo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. You know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
1-2 now. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Ruben Griffin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Armstrong is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Now in the box, Lorenzo Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes. Ball inside.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Darrell Burroughs gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Leading off.
Stepping into the box, Adam Greenberg. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
The left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping up now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. In his career, Armstrong is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
I love everything about this guy's offensive game. The name of the game is to get on base and score runs, and this guy does it as good as anyone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Settling in now, J.C. Embry. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
Armstrong leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and the runner back. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero. Here comes the first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So now to the plate, Nick Franklin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And no.
To be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in, Albert Lowry, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Lowry playing here in his age 34 season. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Miller is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
So digging in now, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
This is pulled into right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jimmy Grimes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Griffin is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
Now batting, Chet Steadman. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Catcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hill.
So coming to the plate, Nate Hill, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2-2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Darryl Burrows, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Buckner is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, Jonathan Rizzolo.
Stepping in, Jonathan Rizzolo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Ruben Griffin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Adam Greenberg.
Adam Greenberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 is a ball down and away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So striding forward now, Pete Armstrong. First offering on its way.
That's outside.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-0.
Hey! Get down, 1-1.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Nobody out, runner on first. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Griffin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Embry.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1.
Ball. Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners off for second. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The set and the 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Miller will put this one away, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. In now, Lorenzo Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lorenzo Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Brad Miller.
So striding in, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
And now pitch on the way. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Standing in now, Jimmy Grimes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. In to score is the runner from 3rd. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, Chet Steadman, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around 3rd. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Joe Fink answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Striding in, Pete Armstrong. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready for another shot now. J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2
4 runs here in this half inning. He's running, and it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Nick Franklin.
First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Stepping in now, Albert Lowry, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. Greenberg is right there, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Nate Hill.
Digging in, Nate Hill. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Runner at first here, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Joe Fink. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Here comes the 0-1. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Kipnis. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan.
At the plate, Jonathan Rizzolo, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rizzolo carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Runners on first and third, two away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Blue Jays leave a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And that's the first out. Ready for another chance. Ryan Buckner already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Griffin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Jason.
The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Jimmy Grimes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, too high, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Ruben Griffin will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1. Ball in.
3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in now, Lorenzo Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Brad Miller. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The second baseman.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Nick Franklin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopper to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Albert Lowry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. And good for him. Albert Lowry has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Julio Teheran, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Chicago Cubs, number 49, Julio Teheran.
At the plate now, Nate Hill. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Alfonso Vargas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Alfonso Vargas.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Santiago is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we are all tied 5-5. Sergio Zarate enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21, Sergio Zarate.
Sammy Sosa is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Strike taken, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
To 1-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Armstrong has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. With runners in scoring position this season, Armstrong is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 2-0 on the way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Fouled away. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, J.C. Embry, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
Ball,
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Freddie Santiago, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Grounded down the third baseline. One and 2. Here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Grounded back up the middle. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 6, the Blue Jays 5. Luke Little is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 43, Luke Little.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jonathan Rizzolo.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Santiago is there, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ruben Griffin.
Coming to the plate now, Ruben Griffin. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Gonzalez is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys that have ever put on a uniform that have gotten to 3 digits.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Little rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. Now he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Two out here and a runner at second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and two. Here it is. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Cubs 6, the Blue Jays 5. Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Henry Castillo.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kipnis is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
No one out with a runner at second. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they open up an 8-5 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Jimmy Grimes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No outs, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Chris Tan will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Chris Tan.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Hill has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
No pressure off the plate. Ball two.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Liner in there for a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-2.
Oh, that's it.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 out with the man at first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ronnie Wickert's been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brad Miller.
The shortstop, Brad Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Nick Franklin, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, one there, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Albert Lowry.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Nate Hill would be next. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes a strike 3 called on the screwball, and that's how the inning will end. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Blackburn will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Gutierrez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Up next to the Cubs.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Santiago.
Here comes the first pitch. Blackburn, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's
right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Blackburn has compiled over 90 innings pitched, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Left side. Beautiful diving stop. There's one. Oh, but he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Jason Kipnis would be next. Three-two pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Thomas Nicholas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Thomas Nicholas.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Nate Hill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Ball 2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
At the plate now, Danny Gutierrez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 23 homers and 98 RBIs. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. He's through first and hustling for second, and that'll hit off the ivy out there, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Jonathan Rizzolo, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
A runner at second, nobody out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is back up the middle and into center field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Ruben Griffin. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Griffin is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. From the stretch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Runners are at first and third with none out. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Gonzalez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Billy Palmer has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 25, Billy Palmer.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Into the wind, the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
3 runs already home here. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to third. Zobrist is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Peter Bronson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Bronson, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
At the plate, Jimmy Grimes, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, and this is taken outside for ball one. A possible winning run on second. No one out. A ball and a strike.
21.
The 1-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The pitcher, number 25.
Jesse Padilla will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Jesse Padilla.
The runner's breaking for home. And now a late squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Willie Peralta takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 39, Willie Peralta.
Striding into the box, Brad Miller. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Peralta, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Nick Franklin.
Ready once again, Nick Franklin. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Alfonso Black will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Alfonso Black.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Rafael De La Cruz comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
De La Cruz.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. De La Cruz stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 9-year major league vet. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
So now to the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The winning run is at first base. A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back in standing. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Santiago. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two 2-0 count. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. One left for the Cubs. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Into the box now. Nate Hill comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Danny Gutierrez. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Rizzolo. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Reuben Griffin, pulled high in the air out to right field. Santiago is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lorenzo.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. This remains an 8-all tie. So stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. grounded to the right. He's got it. And that's out number one.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ready now, Ryan Buckner. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now back.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate now, Jimmy Grimes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? And the Cubs have walked it off this afternoon.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Cubbies with their 105th win, best in the division. Willie Peralta earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.